Hey, this is Gamer here. Just giving you an update on my Imperial Guard army, and to be honest, need some questions answered for the gaming part, but I also have some painting tips. So, first let's show off all my finished guardsmen. I got 2 platoons of them, 2 squads each, and got some platoon officers, 2 of them, and of course my custom made character there. Anyways, to the new stuff, have my HQ squad. What's this called? Acadian Command HQ. I didn't put much effort into this guy. He's not even completely done yet, but and that's an error right there. It's not my best. Most proud of my standard bearer. It's messy, but this is my first one. It's extremely hard. Tip for making a standard bearer from my mistake is paint that emblem there first, then get the edging and those little lines with white, then do the red, and do the black last because the black is the darkest color and it can go over any mistakes. Colors, I just use goblin green for the leaf, shining gold for the emblem in the center there, shadow gray for the wings, blood red and chaos black with a highlight of codex gray for the edging there. Oh, and that's shining gold as well. Standard bearer himself is pretty basic, pretty standard. Got my Melta. Get close up here in the light. Okay. My heavy weapons, auto cannons. One of the painting tips for this I have is base the model first, because you just have little errors like by that shovel around their feet, whereas this looks much more natural. So base it first. For my base, I just used modeling sand. Just use Elmer's glue to glue the entire thing. Sprinkle sand on it, nice even coat, and then just dab it with chestnut ink. That's gives it a red, earthy tone. Then just flock it. It's funny. Flock it. Alright, tank. I've yet to varnish them, so the stickers are still going to be real noticeable. But camo job, pretty basic. Don't forget the second layers. Second, third, fourth, fifth layers, because what you end up with is that, and that's not good. You want, 2 or 3 coats would be exceptional. Camo pattern, I would recommend foundation paint. I used orchid green, orchid shade or whatever, with subsequent highlights of catechin green and camo green. For the tan camo, I used graveyard earth, bleach bone. The metal, just bolt gun metal. You can highlight it with chain metal if you want that little bit of detail, but it's not necessary. Besides that, I have around 600 points, and besides 1 or 2 models that need to be painted and a few bases, it's pretty much done. I'll be looking for recommendations on a second army, and except Space Marines. I just don't want to like do any more Imperium stuff. Anyways, here's my McCrag Space Marines. Kind of ironic, but that I'd be showing them just as soon as I said that. But I mean, heck, I'd be willing to sell these if anyone would be interested. I didn't want the basic Ultramarines blue, so I went with kind of a green color. Yep, Orchid Shade. Can't recommend that enough for beginners. Or just lazy painters. And Camo Green. No, not Camo Green. Goblin Green for these guys. And for that Flamer Catachin. I know I'm saying that wrong, but just deal with it. One more thing. It's really easy. Just lightly highlight it with Dwarf Flesh or whatever color you got, and then get one of the toothpick. A toothpick will do for the white, but for the black in the middle of the eye, just get one of these metal shavings off the model and just dot it in the center. Oh, there we go, perfect. And looks pretty good. I've seen better, but for playing the game, it's not bad. A tip I found out is if you spec it with white, it gives it that armor chipped armor look. And yeah, one color highlight, and use the black primer as kind of a poor man's shader, if you excuse the expression. And